One of the topics I often get asked about is reward and punishment, pain and pleasure. So today I wanted to share with you two short insights into this complex topic. First, let's look at the Hebrew slave. Here we have a person who has stolen, but he does not have the financial means to pay back what he is supposed to pay back according to Jewish law. So Jewish law says that this person now has to get sold into slavery. What does slavery look like for him? He gets sold to a family, and there are numerous laws about how that family has to treat him. For example, they have to serve him the best food. Or if there's only one pillow, the slave gets it, not the master. This teaches us about Judaism's view on punishment. The slave is put in an environment to rehabilitate him. He's put with a family that is going to treat him well, better than themselves actually. And from this, hopefully he will earn the money to pay back what he has stolen, and he will learn from their positive ways. That's what punishment is in Judaism. It's there to rehabilitate us, to make us better. God wants and expects our perfection, our excellence, our greatness. And God is there to help us get there. And along the way, God is exacting. We see this from a lamb. The laws is that if someone were to steal a lamb, he only has to pay back 4 times the value, as opposed to someone who steals a bull who has to pay back 5 times the value. Why? Because someone who steals a lamb has to carry that lamb, and that it's degrading. Who wants to do that? So because of that small degradation, God and Judaism and the Torah takes it into account, and he has to pay back less. It shows us that God takes everything into account. And if a thief is punished less because of his degradation, imagine how much a person who does something that's hard gets rewarded, because every single bit of effort that we put in is rewarded. Sometimes when we know that we should do something, we're faced with a feeling of, I really don't want to do this. But we should know that when we go ahead and do it, even though we don't want to, the reward for overcoming that resistance and for overcoming that feeling of I don't want to is immeasurable. And that should be a motivation for us. So we see that God wants our perfection. He wants our greatness. And he's there to help us every step along the way. He'll guide us back. And he sees how much effort we're putting in. And that should motivate us to keep putting in the effort to achieve that greatness that God knows we can achieve.